And off we go from Glendale. To return is Greg Dort. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them. First carry for James Conner.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Third down is the down that...
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tight end, the motion man to the right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. A run now on 2nd down. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. Up the middle they go. To the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him over to the left. They'll go with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. 3rd and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. On 1st down, the drive begins with Conner. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Tight end on the move left. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get him a 1st down. The tackle made up around the 20-yard line. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. Now Murray on first down. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Second down and 3. Running here is Connor. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. So after one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Connor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Now a toss play, running left. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a toss, right side. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It's Sean Murphy Bunting on the tackle. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. 1st down and more inside the 15. And they are... On 1st and 10, Murray. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He'll throw on 1st down with Murray. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. At the 39-yard line. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Whoa! And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. A tight end in motion now. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 20. Now, Jonathan Gannon, not sure here about that call. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But Well, it takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside, defense.
Now Murray on 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
On the toss, they go with Benson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Throwing Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down. Here's a zone read to start the drop. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. On the toss, they'll run. Open space inside the 10. And he will score again. Touch. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, here's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be brought down here on what will... Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense...
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Here's a 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is down at the 14, but will have the 1st down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll run it on the inside handoff.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And he will win the race. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Again, it's Murray. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, Murray. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others...
That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now a give on the ground. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the 1st down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got another one. Touchdown. First down throw for Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17. At the
Murray now on second down. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Niners have got it. And he runs. On first down, Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a second down throw for Murray. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. His drive will start on the ground. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll stay on the ground. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.